I'm pretty sure I didn't look in those numbers. Those numbers don't count anything in the hood.
Nothing. A mass shooting requires that 4 or more people be either injured or killed as a result of a shooting. So anything 3 and under is not even being counted. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's hood shootings that have 4 or more injured.
No, they called them out. I said it to you. The Chicago's, Florida's.
Oh, they're in those. No, I was just asking.
Yeah, they're inside the 212.
Okay. All right.
4 or more. So yeah, that's a pay. We're not halfway through the year.
Right.
We're not halfway through the year, and we're averaging 1.462 mass shootings a day.
What is that?
A mass shooting?
No. What could be contributing factors to that?
Depending on the shooting, right? I think you would have to look at each.
Are there contributing factors? Like, have people spoken about contributing factors?
I think every shooting has contributing factors.
What are the contributing factors? Like, what are the top contributing factors to all these? If there are more shootings than there are days in the year, there has to be some commonality that they've pinpointed
the
this shit to.
first thing you hear usually is access to guns.
That's the first thing I think.
I don't, because I see guns itself. The gun itself is an instrument and a tool. So there has to be a person that utilizes that tool and instrument.
But we're specifically talking about shootings, though.
Right.
So
it takes a person to shoot the gun.
There are more guns in America than people.
But
there are more than 400 million
But not
guns.
everybody's out there shooting.
No, and I'm not saying it. And if you really think about it, you're talking about 6 people a day dying or being injured due to, a mass shooting, right? So the number, it's just what it represents.
When you only say
terrible.
access to guns,
I'm including military. When I say 400 million, military, police officers, civilians, just. Again,
certain people immediately go, and I know it's not everybody, but certain people go immediately to access to guns. And I think if that's the immediate response, then you relinquish people of their accountability. And so if I'm not saying you.
Yep, yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
It's like, all right, blame the gun and not blame the person.
I'm in total agreement with you. I think, again, contributing factors
to human beings. I'm not saying access to guns is not a contributing factor, because I think it is. I don't know if it's the.
But what are the contributing factors? I know.
What about the normalization?
What are the contributing factors?
Culture.
Like, what are they talking about? Like, do we know
gun culture?
Culture.
I wasn't even talking about gun culture.
But I think it's a contributing factor too. Like, so.
But are they is anybody saying? Has there been like a paper out to say these are the contributing factors to? Like, I'm just saying. We're talking an extreme now.
I think that there's research
not killings, mass killings, right? Well, there has to be some sort of fucking research
No, there is.
as to what the contributing factors are.
There is, and I don't know what it is on the side of like the school shootings, but in terms of like things that happen in inner cities and communities, in urban communities, there are plenty of studies on the contributing factors to it, and it runs the gamut of poverty. Right, lack of access and privilege to adequate resources and all of that stuff. On the other side, in terms of mass school shootings, I don't know what those contributing factors are. But you hear in the news, and obviously the news is not everything to believe. But this young man said he was bullied.
So shoot a 7-year-old. So I'm not buying it.
Right. No, I'm saying, but people put out,
right.
Like he said he was bullied and he was poor, right? And then like people were picking apart, well, the picture he took was with the newest iPhone. He's poor. Right. But he had money to buy AR.
2 of them.
Poor. 2 of them.
2 of them.
But he's poor. And
at 18.
At 18.
Right. I think that and that's why I think people gravitate towards the accessibility to these, and it's not just guns, right? It's the semi-automatic rifle, right? Specifically, because that's what we're seeing a lot being utilized. And it goes to the access to that particular caliber of gun and that type of gun.
How easy it is.
But how easy it is. But because you kind of like have to group these incidents differently. Some are going to be, to your point, you start talking about the Chicagos and maybe some of them, the New Orleans, and it's going to be directly related to poverty and conditions and, just opportunity. And then you have something like a Sandy Hook that's mental instability where, it could be the one in Florida too, where the kid shot up the school, or LGBTQ that shot up that club in Florida. So there are all these different things, I guess, that motivate these sick individuals. And I'm going to say that, sick individuals, to do this. And it's one thing to try to figure out how to correct each different type of scenario. But at the end of the day, you have to, I guess, take like a top-down approach, in my opinion. And it's not to say take guns away. I'm not saying take guns away, but since Sandy Hook, they've relaxed the screening required to acquire a gun. How's that? Don't tell me this kid had mental issues. And then tell me, so you're aware people in America have mental issues, but you're comfortable with reducing
how does the
screening
I
process.
asked the question, how does the store or the person, the seller of guns know, even though, right, even if it's documented on the internet, how would I know Reem's coming in, he's buying a gun today? How do I know Reem's not mentally stable?
You don't, but there's a screening process that happens before you buy a gun, before you actually get the gun.
But it's
depending on how you buy the gun, I should say.
Right.
Okay. Any gun.
Depending on how you buy the gun.
You go to a gun show, you buy it.
If you go to a gun store,
a gun store.
Yeah, if I've gone to a gun store and, hey, I like that one, and I've had to fill out paperwork, and I get a background check. They do a background check, and then in a couple of days, I get a phone call and
so
say,
you don't get the gun that
I don't get the gun that day. Okay. No. Right. But that's my experience, right? Yeah. There are other experiences. Yeah, there are other experiences where you can buy guns online and you don't need to get screened. Right. You can. There's
other states where
you can go to. You can travel to other states and you don't necessarily need to get screened. So.
Right.
Yeah.
And having a conversation with somebody today, they was baffled by that you didn't need a gun license for certain guns, right? So it's just like
for a handgun.
Not for a handgun.
You need
for a handgun. You don't. Not for an assault
rifle. For an assault rifle, you don't.
Here.
Right.
I think it's the opposite in Texas. Right. Possibly not, but I know.
I don't know.
At the age of 18,
right,
you can get a handgun.
There's so many other
just
things
a driver's
you can't
license.
do at 18.
Right. Right. I
can't drink.
You know what's crazy? I just applied for
Can't rent a car.
Could fight a war though.
my medical.
Can't fight a war.
Can fight a war.
Oh yeah, you could die.
You could die.
We could teach you how to use these guns.
Unfortunately, you could
You
die.
want to legally use these guns?
You could die and kill.
Right.
Yeah.
I just got my medical marijuana card. Right, just got the approval letter. I had to go see a doctor. I had to get evaluated for the right to legally buy weed. Just to buy weed. Nah,
It just got decriminalized.
and it just got decriminalized. But y'all are paying that recreational tax.
Oh,
I'm not paying that
100%.
recreational
Right,
tax. I'm
yeah.
paying medical tax. Right? But again, I had to go see a doctor. I had to go through an evaluation. I had to fill out documents. I had to show my license. And that was with the doctor. Then after that, I had to send it into the state. And then wait. That was just for the medical marijuana card. Mm-hmm. How is it easier for me to get a gun? That's
much easier.
And that's the part that I was struggling with.
The common sense laws of, especially, it's harder to get a car.
Right. We're gonna run your credit report. It's like yo, I don't
registration, insurance every year.
I could have run 17 DWIs and somehow I can go drive a school bus. Nobody's screening for me. I got a license still. That's the shit that's.
My bad. We'll play it back.
You can't run away from yourself. Wait. It's the right rhythm.
Wait. There There it is. I've been trying to get that one off for a while.
No, man, that's
What are we on? Episode 191?
191.
What's going on, man?
We here. We live. Tired.
Yes.
I'm sick. But we here.
Got COVID?
No, not
no.
COVID.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I saw something that said
Not COVID.
You gotta be careful.
this.
I know.
You know what it is above, yo.
I know.
You know what it is
It's not
above.
COVID. It's not COVID.
It's fucking
COVID
allergies,
take this shit
bro.
serious, dude, dog. Bo don't fuck around with this shit.
Let's just say,
If you haven't had COVID,
right?
say no like
I don't give a fuck about no COVID. Fuck a booster. It's just that if this year's allergies got fentanyl in it.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, that shit is
Dog, these allergies got fentanyl in it.
I'm on a one Claritin a day regimen right now. Yo, Claritin's $2 a pop.
Is it?
Shit.
For a 100-count bottle is $50, bro. I'm taking one a day. Look at my forehead.
My favorite
That's
bag
how
of...
hard I scratch my skin.
Damn, bro.
Because I get topical reactions. And that shit just broke out one day on me. I was like,
I say, you got eczema?
yeah, nah, man. My skin is beautiful till right now. That shit rough.
Beautiful brown skin.
Yeah, that's what's bothering my man. I never, as soon as I saw you, I said, that motherfucker, man. His nose is mad tender right here.
Oh, man.
Ain't
I was
no
about to
tissue
call out
soft.
sick.
Ain't no tissue. We got paper towel. He's
Oh, you almost did
rubbing
it.
I was about to call out sick. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. I'm here. We here.
Bitch.
I know, bitch.
Yeah.
I know, bitch. We here.
Nah, that's
Toughen
one
it
thing
out.
that
Toughen
He's
it
gonna
out.
call out from the pod.
Yeah.
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 I never had allergies
Wanna go
till
to
I was
bed?
28.
You wanna go to bed right now?
I was
Ready to go to bed?
When you texted, is that back door open? I had texted mine. I was like, yo, go open that back door. Because I didn't know if it was unlocked or not.
He was gonna call out from the pod because you was sick.
But I'm here.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not.
I'll
I'm
be
not
honest.
I'm proud of
You
you.
didn't have to know that, but I was just letting you know.
You can
I'm
You're
proud
here.
of you, bro.
I'm here. I'm here.
respect it.
right
Allergies
next
are
to you.
debilitating. I slept on them. I didn't think they were that serious. People were like, I got a headache. My allergies.
Yo, that's what I have. I get a fucking headache.
That's from all this sniffing all that snot back into your brain.
Yeah.
And I got 9. We got 9 more of these. So it's like, you know, I can't miss it. I can't miss anymore.
Yeah, it's only 9 months.
That's 9 more of these
9 more?
joints. Yeah, 9 more. That's it.
Playing in the exit. Cut the lights out.
Shut the lights
We
out.
talked about this last pod.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Nine more of these joints.
We out of here.
But in all seriousness, I have seriously since that I talked about that last week and that pod ending the way that it did. It has me questioning a lot of things. And I know that we're going to get into the heavier shit later on. So I just wanted to start with this first. It's the thing for me about that podcast that ended was they knew what they had a goal in mind. And whether they reached it or not, whether they felt that they reached it or not, it was they felt like it was time to do. It was we did what we could. We're done. So it had me thinking. It's like, oh, with us, and it's not a comparison. It's not a critique. It's just a thought process. What is our overall goal here? Like, what is it that we are trying to achieve, if anything? If we have a goal that we are trying to do, are we trying to inspire, like whatever it is, what are we trying to do? So that's been playing into my head for the last couple of weeks.
So it seems like they had a movement, right? Like they had a vision and a goal, which is good. I think that provides structure. I think that probably provided to their level of content. And they felt like whatever they was trying to achieve, either they achieved or they just felt like they fell short and it was time to move on. I think if people listen to this podcast and how you and Kaba started it, I think it's just that. Like, I don't even know, from my perspective, I don't know if you even have to overthink it in that way.
I'm wondering if they had like tangible milestones, like.
There's nothing wrong with not having
episodes.
goals.
I don't know what their milestones were, but when you ask like, what do I think my goal?
I was just thinking
is
about
here.
us personally. I was just taking from what I took from them and just putting it on us. And we are about to be 200 episodes in, and just taking everything in. Even our group chats where, so a lot of stuff plays into this. And again, this is not a comparison. I'm just looking at what I think or what I see. So one of the things that I think that I would see or hear is like back when I used to listen to the Joe Budden podcast, like you would hear them talking about their group chats and how live their group chats. And I'm not saying that it's like that all the time, but a lot of times with us in our own group chats, like we don't say a word. And it works, right? Because we come in here and every Wednesday we do what we do. But sometimes it's like there is no communicating. We're not. I don't know how to explain what the fuck it is that I'm thinking, but I guess the overall point was just trying to find out what it is that we are trying to accomplish as a podcast, if there is something to accomplish. Because one of the things that I think that I'm struggling with and dealing with, and I say this every fucking episode, is like, for some fucking reason, even though I know that I love you guys and I know that you guys will not judge me, for some reason there is a fear of when we start to get into like some heavy topics like we will today. I have I plan out these podcasts. Like I have I think I've said this before. Like I have.
We all do that.
These conversations where I say like what I'm going to say, and then I act as you guys trying to rebuttal, right? Yeah. Trying to rebuttal what I'm going to say and the way that I think that you would do it. And so I guess what the fuck was I trying to go with that?
I would encourage you not to do that.
I know.
How tired are you by the time you get to the podcast?
I'm talking. You think it's all day?
You just had a podcast, right? You just had a podcast, right?
I think that goes into the reason why he doesn't say something sometimes.
I don't want to do this right now. Like I'm tired. I'm doing this shit all fucking day with y'all.
That shit went completely different.
Wait. So now I don't have a rebuttal. Yeah. I wasn't expecting you to say that.
So, I think I do the same thing. Like I cognitively think about things I want to say here, but I never. I don't know what the fuck you guys are gonna respond to it, and I don't think part of me cares, because when you ask me what it is that I think that we're trying to accomplish, I think that we are actually accomplishing it. It's perspective. We provide 4 different perspectives on a very multitude of different topics, and even when it's serious, even when it's funny, and then more importantly than what we provide to the people who listen and may watch, but the ability to hear your perspectives and soak it in just amongst us 4. You know, that's healthy for me. So, and I think we accomplished that, and the people that enjoy the show or don't enjoy the show, they at least get that aspect of it. As far as the group chat, that shit can't come on here, though.
No. I wasn't saying that whatever we talk about in the group chats, we bring. That's not what I'm saying.
You're saying that Joe Budden and them plan their podcast through the group.
Like it seems like that's a lot of their group chats were always active,
business oriented.
They were always active, like every day. Like, hey, this is what's going on. And I can't prove any of that to be true. I'm just saying, like, it felt like it was active, and like today,
they also made a living of it,
right? I mean, and I think part of that obviously is because of the back of Joe Budden, that they get to where they are because of him.
And now look where they're at.
Right. So, but
sitting there trying to plan out everyone's conversation. Huh? Didn't expect Rory to go there.
The one thing I appreciate about us, and it's not a diss to any other podcast, but like we've seen a lot of podcasts pop up since we started, and a lot of podcasts were around before we started, even around here, and some of those podcasts are no longer podcasts, and we're still at it. And I get texts from people that say, "Yo, bro, you stayed at it. You all keep going. That's what's up. Keep doing your thing." And even folks that came on the podcast was like, "Yo, we need this type of space." Mm-hmm. I think we've created a space for folks. And I know Kava said, that
community,
community, right? Not saying that we're not as for, but like when we had guests, it was like live, and people were excited to be on the podcast. It wasn't like this chore, like I gotta go do this for
bring this back.
Yeah, right. But it was like people were like, "Yo, nah, we need the space, keep doing what y'all are doing. And to have these free-flowing conversations that kind of gel and go places where we don't even expect them to go sometimes.
100%.
But it works out, right? And I think that comes from, one, I think we're all creative in our own right, but also it's just that this is how we gel. Right? This is how we move. And I think our group chats like that as well. It's random shit every day, but it somehow pans out to be something that is very constructive in the way we do it.
Dave's like, fuck yeah. You heard him. Nah, I think you might be onto something as far as like needing tangible milestones. Outside of just episode count.
Right. And I want to be very clear. Like, I have zero interest in us becoming and this is my personal, I have no interest in the fame or the fortune. I don't even look at this podcast as something like that. And I know that I've said that 100 times, but I just want to make it 101.
I agree.
Like, there was no interest in that. It's just, I don't know why the podcast and then that podcast and then the way that it did, like, played into my emotions. So I just wanted to pose what I was thinking to you guys to see how you guys felt about, I guess, everything that I just said.
I find it dope, right? Like, for something that we don't get paid for. And I know from my personal perspective and people around me, people know what Wednesday is that are around me.
Right.
Like, my daughter will call me like, oh, you got the podcast.
My bad.
All right. Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Missy's like, I might not see you for the rest of the night. You got the podcast. My mother's like, oh, yeah, you got the podcast, right? Like,
built it into our lives.
People know. And I find that dope. Like, above anything else. Not you got work today. Not
purpose on Wednesday night.
Right.
Purpose.
Wednesday, they like, I won't bother you, but work day, bother me. Basketball practice, bother me. Why you got to go to basketball practice? Why you got to go to work? Oh, podcast?
I mean, really think about the last time you left a podcast and went somewhere and was like, man, that shit. No. Right. Every time I leave the podcast, I'm just like, oh, man, I needed them, brother. I needed them. And I did agree with Al. He doesn't want the fame and fortune. I'll take it. I'll figure that shit out. But I think I hear you, Al. It's more like, how do we push ourselves to be better versions of what we do versus the accolades that may or may not come with it, because there's a flip side to all of it. There's gonna be love and hate, but yeah, Wednesdays are sacred. Right, Wednesdays are sacred, bro. And if you're watching and you listening, yeah, welcome.
Yeah, 100%.
We put it all out in the line.
Yeah, we do.
Some real thoughts.
Fuck, I never thought that I'd be talking about a sex swing. That was outside of my.
That was the part I was tripping on when you were talking. I was like, yo, bro, you know how much you've grown in 191 episodes?
And that is something else that I thought about. Was like, I know that there has been a lot of growth just within my own conversations, because I would never think that I would tell you guys that I fall asleep to porn or that. Like, that is a lot.
It started with Terramana and chill.
That is a lot to fucking say out to.
You did what? I mean, you didn't do it.
Right. Vulnerability.
What?
So yeah, I mean, this is something that I was just thinking about, man. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on it.
I want to know how much of your weekend you spent planning our podcast.
What is your goal?
I don't know. The thing that I always come back to is, and this is probably shouldn't
Not
be
more
like,
left.
I mean, when you two came up with the thought, you had the thought process around it and then started it. What did
That's
y'all
a fucking good question.
vision?
This is I think this is why I'm struggling with Alex's perspective of whatever this podcast went through. Like, I guess I want to know more about the podcast to understand what Alex's perspective is.
Right. The one
that's why I'm struggling with this whole conversation. Okay. Like, I don't know how to answer that question without understanding. Was the goal of the podcast to have this goal, and they succeeded at it, or they got to a point where they felt successful, and that's the reason why they ended the pod? Like, what was the podcast? Was it, you know what I'm saying? Like, was it a podcast of 4 guys
Was it Sound of
that
Crime?
had a goal to end by the 2022, and then they did it, and then hooray! And then you're questioning us about it, or is it?
No.
Or is it like,
They came and said they were going to do a year. They did a year. Okay.
or is it like I guess I need to understand more about the podcast because I could talk about what I think the goal of the podcast was, but I don't think it's relevant to what Alex is.
No, but I think that might be relevant. That might be relevant.
But I don't think so. Only because
of
the way that the conversation has gone for the last 10 minutes. It has no relevancy, at least from my perspective. Like I don't see the relevancy. So I guess I would need to know more about what made you think about this podcast not having a goal or being more closely to having a goal-oriented path to where we can predict the end. Because that's what I'm hearing. And if my hearing is incorrect, I need to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm hearing. So and my goal has nothing to do with that. Has nothing to do with that. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm struggling with the conversation.
The way you dropped out with the conversation.
I just don't know. I don't know what to say.
I was like, all right, I'll shut up.
No. It makes sense. Again, he doesn't understand what the last none of us do.
No, but
I don't think that you've been real hush hush about what that podcast was about, bro.
That whatever that podcast was about, it doesn't. I don't think has any.
Was you a consistent listener to this podcast?
Amateur, Kareem.
What's going on over there?
That's my mom.
You want to talk to mom?
How's she doing?
FaceTime too.
Answer that. Answer that.
Hey, what up, ma? Say what up, fellas.
Y'all at the podcast.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah, we at the podcast. Oh, the bed came in. All right. Oh, look good in there. All right. Can I give y'all a call back? Maybe after the podcast? Just maybe after the podcast? It looks great.
Yeah, busy.
Let me see the couch real quick.
See, that's what I like. This is some good shit right here.
All right, that'll do.
Some good content right here.
That'll do. All right, hey, love y'all very much. I'm gonna call y'all back. Hey, you know it's Wednesday.
They couldn't call each other.
I'm involved. You know, I bought the new bed
that was some content right
and
there.
all of that. So they wanted to show me that the bedroom was all made up for her when she gets out. But I don't know where we're at. My bad.
No.
But Kaba, I would be interested. Even though you don't feel like it's relevant, I would like to hear what you thought what your goal was
for the podcast.
Huh?
None.
Oh, okay. I can see why it's not relevant.
None.
Had nothing.
None.
Oh, but
I've been asking questions on the group chat for a while now about should I be thinking that way?
Right.
Right. I think that was one of my last questions. So it's been a question of mine to me and to y'all. Like, hey, there is no goal here.
Right.
Should I be thinking about it in a goal oriented? That's why I'm saying it has no relevancy here. Yeah. Where I think what Alex is trying to push the conversation towards is what should be the goal and should we be more goal oriented? But I want to take that off and I want to say, what the fuck was that podcast about? Because I think that would add a little bit more meat and potatoes to the conversation to say, oh, all right, what is it that we would like to do here or not do here?
Or more.
Or more of, right.
Do.
Like, yeah. Like, what is, like...
In addition to what we do.
Right. I don't want to just talk in circles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just talk for the sake of
and
talking.
And goals don't necessarily mean... Some people might think once you achieve a goal, that's the end. But I think milestone is probably the better term because milestones is like, all right, did this. Now I want to do this, right? Like milestones are like, for me, are stepping stones to whatever the end goal is, right? If there is an end goal, right? Like it's like, I want to do this by this date, or I want to do this by this amount of episodes, and then the next 10 episodes I want to do this, and the next 10 episodes I want to do this.
Yeah, I'm definitely not that structured about it.
I
would like to be, but no, I don't even think I'd like to be. I like the organicness of it. My milestones are, I guess, more related to us. This basement is a milestone that I want to. It's a thorn in my ass. It bothers me, and I know I got to find more time to get down here and do shit. But it's Like that's a milestone where it's not changing the content of what we do right now or the expectation of. It's just for us to know, like, yep, we did this together.
But if you did this, once this is done, this adds quality.
Now you can start to think about other things to do. Right. But I have like no episode milestone, no like, you know, and I refuse to base it at all on audience. Okay. I have no. When we get to 10 million views, then no.
Or people are like, Ben. Growing Pains podcast.
Yeah, no, it's just because the masses are fickle, bro, and
no one needs to. No one used to. I know that wasn't the goal either.
Audience,
popular opinion.
No.
Or audience.
No.
You want 10 million?
Well, at least from him.
10 million listeners.
Yeah, 10 million listeners. I mean, you gotta give me 10 million listeners.
I'll take
Let's
it,
get it. Yeah, let's get it.
Telling yourself when you come in here, like we got.
Like when you started, you wasn't like, hey, you know. Al, let's do this, and then let's be popular.
Nah.
Nope.
Nah. I wouldn't be.
That's not who you are, though.
I wouldn't be as free about my. I handle some of my, some of the thoughts that I disagree with here, like shit that I completely do not agree with at all. I handle it on the podcast.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna get the perspective that I have. Like Alex said earlier, like, you know what I'm saying? That exhaustive, like I get exhausted sometimes. Like I'm gonna handle it in my own way where my own demons are gonna talk shit about me and talk shit to me. And then I gotta come here and y'all are gonna give me your perspective about it. You know, so it might work. Yeah. So I have to have a conflicting opinion. My opinion can never be too sharpened because I'm gonna come here and I have to expect to get challenged. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's that's if that wasn't the if my goal was to get 10 million audiences, that wouldn't. I would try to follow somebody.
You'd be all over social media.
I'm trying to follow how somebody else does this shit. Like,
trolling.
I don't know. I'm not.
I would have to be doing some wild. We'd have to be doing some outlandish shit 100%. It's not the format for me anyway.
Nope.
Or we would have to be people other than ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Disingenuous.
100%. That's a very good point.
Okay. Well, how was everyone's weekend?
Mine was festive.
Ooh. What's festive?
I mean, it wasn't like festive and...
You've been having a string.
I like this.
Yeah.
Festive?
Your May has been on fire, bro.
It has. And shout out to the folks because they...
Take your birthday month to the next level, bro.
They celebrated their 32nd anniversary this weekend.
That's right.
Shout out to them.
Together 48 years, and
Chip still chipping.
I treated them and some family to a dinner at Riviera.
Oh, we got money.
Oh, I like Riviera. Real nice.
Oh no! I selected the menu. It's 5 entrees on there. Good ones though. It wasn't,
Yep.
5 entrees.
Like
short.
What were the entrees?
We had some stuffed shrimp, big stuffed shrimp.
Nah, that sounds like expensive already.
We had some scrod.
Cheaper than chicken.
We had some grilled chicken on there. Had that one in there.
Now it's getting pricey.
Portuguese steak.
Yep.
And pork and was it clams? Little necks. Pork and little necks. Whatever.
They do good.
And then
great application of garlic in that restaurant.
I paid for some pictures of sangria, some sodas, and everything else is on y'all.
That's it. I did what I could. Right. Did what I was only what I was going to do.
Right. What I told you I was.
Yep. There you go.
And anything mom and pops wanted outside of what was there.
Right.
Definitely. But my mom was surprised. Chip acting like Chip.
Being Chip. I seen he had the pose and everything when he walked in.
He walked in like, I knew this was happening.
That's right.
My mother's crying. She cried for a good day and a half.
Meanwhile, Chip's like, I deserve.
So my mother, she don't like anything done for her. She don't like surprises. She likes to be a part of anything that's going to have involve her. So she's, paying the bill. She's like this.
Baby,
You need something? My father was like,
Mom's in it.
whoa,
Hey, goddamn.
whoa,
No.
whoa, no.
He took all he needed on the way out of you.
Yeah, 42 years, he probably. Nope. You know I'm tripping.
Shit, how I am. Put my money back in your pocket.
Other than that, well, did that, you know how you get these weekends where, what did I do Friday? Oh, no, I didn't do anything. Friday, we spent some time with Missy's family on Sunday, a little cookout. But yeah, Friday, I try to keep it real light. I wasn't going anywhere because I knew what I had to pay.
Oh, yeah. He knew what Saturday was looking like.
Yeah,
Right.
So Friday, you know, any group chats that went off, like, yo, you trying to go out and watch the game?
It looked like there was a big table over there too.
It was.
It was a comfortable amount of people.
30
bro.
folks. 30 folks.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Wow.
You guys get the invite?
I wasn't here anyway.
How about you, David? You got the invite?
No, what was it?
But that's his parents, though. It wasn't his party.
Yeah.
What was this?
I don't know his
mean,
parents
Chip
like that. Outside of Chip claiming me a few
Right.
times.
Chip can't show y'all to the world. Can't put that out to his
Outside
father.
of that, I mean, I
Can't
don't-
put that out to his
yeah,
father.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
use the secrets. Use the
What
secrets.
was that Drake line? He hid the. Who was it?
I
Was it
wasn't
Drake?
hiding myself from the world. That's why I hide the world from my son.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
Right. What Drake
Exactly.
said.
Right.
That's what Chip was doing.
Sons.
Sons. Plural.
Few
Nah,
of
it was yeah.
That sounds beautiful.
I actually appreciated that, and yeah, that was the highlight of the
for you to
weekend.
be able to do that for your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's a beautiful thing.
Good for you. Good for you.
This weekend was beautiful out,
Well, and the weather was nice.
right? It was like 90 something.
Yeah.
It's out of control.
It was out of control.
Me and Trump.
Oh
in
yeah, it was out
Georgia.
of control for me too because I wasn't
Well,
ready.
actually, I didn't think
I didn't have the AC in.
Saturday was warm.
I didn't have the AC in.
Sunday was hotter than Saturday.
Sunday was definitely hotter than Saturday.
Yeah, it was hot. I don't know. It was hot.
I was
bro.
cool on Saturday. I was fine.
All right.
We were in Georgia.
Oh,
hot.
yeah.
It was hot, man.
I was shroomed out on Sunday.
Oh, all right.
Back in the game, baby.
Did you feel it? Did it?
Back in the game. Oh, I was talking, enjoying myself.
Tell me who were you talking to?
That was, I was having a
person.
conversation, bro.
You see dead people?
It's like, hey, Red.
I did see people that I haven't seen in a long time.
Oh shit.
Oh, you went there.
Yep. I was at Narragansett Brewery.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I enjoyed myself.
The Monday, did you remember?
I remember all of it.
Did the people you were with enjoy you?
Yes. The people I was talking to?
I can see what you did there.
The lady was like, at first when she saw me, she was like,
No, Reed, he said the people he was
That's
talking
what I want
to.
to know. Are we talking about physical people on Earth or images in your mind created by the shroom?
nah, I wasn't that crazy.
He thought you
I wasn't judging if he
I
was.
see dead people.
No.
No, I would have been totally fine. At least you remembered it.
I was at like a happy shroom place.
Oh, but the way you said it though, it's like, man, I seen people I ain't seen in a long time. I'm like,
I did.
I get it. But
No, we
immediately thought like he was talking to the ancestors. You was in between.
You went back to the motherland on this.
man, nah.
So how much of a shroom got you to that space?
I don't know.
Right.
I have
I'm scared of.
I got this I got it in capsule form.
My body's different.
No.
So I
capsule form.
took 2 capsules.
Pfizer.
Hey, capsules, mushrooms are in capsules.
I didn't know that.
They dry them up. They put them in
Makes sense, just
capsule
mash 'em up.
forms.
They chop them up
way
like
it's-
rocks.
That way it's all semi leveled
Measured.
out.
They chop them up like crack.
I actually had a shroom when I
Okay.
ate my shit.
It's like in the crack vial.
That's what I kind of
Not
want to
a
do. Yeah,
crack vial.
like a pill,
Like a
like
gel
a clear
pill,
gel
yeah.
Oh,
pill. Yeah.
vial.
Who bagged that though?
I know the people that
All right, yeah.
they dried up the mushrooms, they chopped it up, they put it in the capsule.
So we can put crack in it.
Don't do crack. How many? One pill, 2 pill?
Delete.
I had two, and I had 2 beers, and I was like, guess what?
That's all you
This is
needed.
who I am.
Was that with the 2 beers?
Who are you?
Do you think if you had bourbon?
I love who you are.
Think if you had 2 bourbons on that, you'd be different?
Nope, probably the same guy. I went home and had 2 bourbons.
Hi. And it was the smoothest bourbon ever.
I felt like
Oh
I felt like the world had music on, and I was vibing
world.
to the world
You were David.
while I was talking.
Yeah, you were David Cabal.
They were on
Cabo was
Spanish.
stepping.
They were Spanish from Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Cabo, you was stepping. You was getting your ditty.
Yeah, I was. whatever, man.
More merengue.
You know what?
Mas merengue.
And it was beautiful out.
It was.
Everybody was wearing nothing on Sunday.
Yeah. It was,
Everyone was wearing nothing. It was beautiful out.
I'm curious now.
Bro, it was a good time.
I got questions.
It was a good time. I was alone at the bar for a little bit.
Oh shit! All right.
Felt like old days. Getting
Mad
hugs because I guess I haven't seen people for a long time. I had it down here, Alex. I had it down here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tempt me.
a third tablet, third capsule. Keep it down here.
But it was all love. It was all love.
Capsule.
You just introducing yourself to people and shit. Hey, how you doing?
Nah.
David.
The
Was
people
you making people's day? You saying hi? Maybe maybe Alex needs to say hi to folks.
I wasn't introducing myself.
I say hi.
I say hi.
I did say hello to a few people, but I mean, it
You
wasn't.
made their day probably. You want to make people's day? Capsule?
I say hi. I just
need a
don't.
capsule?
I don't initiate it.
Good for you guys.
Right, that's not.
I don't
That's what I
initiate
mean by
it, but I
Old
say
Bravo
back.
crowd.
What happened?
Old Bravo crowd.
So
Shout out to
nobody
them.
says.
Oh
Nobody says
man,
hi to you. You don't say hi
fantastic.
back? You don't say hi first. It's crazy.
Oh, I'm jealous. I'm really jealous. That's a good time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Trump took a quick shoot out to Georgia. I won't say Atlanta. It was Georgia. Went to my brother's house.
There's
And,
nowhere near Atlanta.
it was. They say it's 35, 40 minutes from the airport when there's no traffic, but it was an hour and 5 minutes from the airport. But man, when I tell you, it was one of the most pleasant, peaceful retreats. You know what I mean? Like, it was my son, it was his son, his daughter, his lady. And I talking to a therapist before I left, and she was like, I want you, no matter what, I want you to spend at least 5 minutes outside in nature. No cell phone, no nothing, just 5 minutes. Man, I got in that goddamn hammock, bro. I lost like 5 hours. I lost like 5 hours. Just like, I asked the kids if they wanted to get in the pool. They're like, nah, we want to play Roblox. Fuck y'all. I hop in the hammock, man. I sat in the hammock just
With
listening.
nature, huh? Imagine if you had a capsule.
I had my vape.
Nah, that
So,
capsule.
man, I'm telling you, I was.
I don't think one does it. I'm on one now.
No, you
think-
still here.
I don't think one does it. Like, I feel good.
Yeah, on now.
No, you still
How
here.
much did you take originally?
Two.
I took 2 on Sunday.
Oh, you took 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, on one now. Does
On
it
one.
do the job? Just imagine if you had 2 capsules.
I don't think it does not do the job. Like, I feel
Feel good.
Are you
feel okay.
Are you?
You have another capsule on you?
You said.
I got
No, you don't have one.
we doing it next 192? There's only 9 left, bro. We gotta get this in.
Don't tell everybody.
We gotta get this in, bro.
I have. My therapist said.
Everyone with nature.
My therapist said be outside for 5 minutes.
So I went outside. We had a nice little birthday party. Flew back in on Sunday. It was real relaxing, chill time. He's hit me with the, yo, you want to shoot into the A, go see some, go, you know what I mean? No.
No.
I want to sit right here in the backyard, bro. Watch some of the games, just chill. And then we came back on Sunday, and boy, it was sizzling
Sunday
in
was
Rhode Island, bro.
Sunday was
And I ain't have the AC. So I called by the time I got done, you know, like when you come in from out of town, it's like, I already cleaned the house before I left, but it's like unpack, got to go grocery shopping, fill a fridge, do this, just get situated, get them ready for school. Now it's like 9:30 and I'm tired. So I'm like, it ain't gonna be that bad. We just gonna go to bed. Woke up in a puddle of sweat.
Yeah.
Bro. It's like, God,
It ain't cooled down until like 6:30 in the morning.
It was so hot, bro.
Thank God for central air. Man.
I woke up Monday, boy, getting these air conditioners. Oh. And now it's like 62 degrees.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
50
cold.
degrees outside.
you-
now.
I knew that was gonna I was like, damn, it's gonna happen.
Do you remember the movie Dogma?
I love that movie.
Yeah,
It's a great movie. Do you know that?
it's the comedy shit,
what's
right?
the fuck's his name? Jason Lee. He plays the devil.
Is it Silent Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He when he knocks on the door and he walks into the house and he goes, central air, the devil's playground. That's what you just highlighted. That's what you just highlighted.
The most comfortable.
Just letting you know. That's a great movie. though.
Nice trip.
I love that movie.
I Heart Huckabees. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
I don't know if I should
Hucklebees.
like that movie. That movie is such.
Who's in that? Wait, who's in that? Is that Bill Murray?
Huh?
No, it's not. Bill Murray.
No, it's Mark Wahlberg. It's
It's odd that I don't know this movie.
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna have to shoot it over to you. Watch the movie.
Weird.
Yeah, it's my honorable mention, I guess. I heart Hucklebees.
I Heart Hucklebees.
With the heart too. I heart.
Yeah, it's not on some Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas shit.
I've never seen that.
You're on it right now. You're on it right now.
I'm on it right now.
Right now.
Oh, I gotta see it then.
You gotta. If I watch anything, now that we've already done the Matrix shit, them capsules and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Oh, all right.
I watched the new Matrix too, by the way.
How was that?
How was it? I still haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it.
Go ahead, tell the truth. Tell the truth.
And I watched it on the plane too. So like I had.
It was yours. You were in it.
On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being dumpster fire, 10 being
Before you say that, what was your 1 to 10 of Doctor Strange?
I did a 1 to 5.
You did a 1 to 5.
I was a 4.5.
4.5. All right.
So give it a
1 to 10.
5. Give it a 5 then. 1 being dumpster fire and 5 being trash. It's not getting no better than trash, bro. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Damn.
Like it's like Fast and Furious 9.
Right.
No, I don't do that.
Right. But they got a rocket on a Honda Civic.
No, man, I'm not gonna give you details.
Oh, you didn't see that?
No,
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
I haven't seen it yet.
Don't waste your time. Let me tell you.
Have you seen Fast and Furious 9?
No, you didn't see Fast and Furious 9.
I think after 2, I haven't seen any other Fast.
Do you care to see
Then
Fast
you
and
good.
Furious?
No, I don't
9?
care about.
No.
Oh, that's what I'm
I
saying.
want to let you know there's gonna be a 10.
In Fast
Right.
and Furious 9, they strap a rocket to a Honda Civic, and Ludacris and Tyrese
Go out of space.
Go out of
Oh,
space.
stop it! What the
What?
fuck?
In
This
a
movie
duct
gotta cut
tape.
it out.
No, it's not a series. It's
Duct tape.
what's it? A
It's duct
Fiero?
tape.
Fiero.
Whatever the fuck it is.
They gotta cut it out
wow.
with this movie.
Yeah, and that's what the
No.
Matrix is like.
Listen, Vin Diesel saw a collapsing bridge, turned the car to an angle where it catches onto the wire under the car, and it swings him to the other side of the cliff.
Propels him all the way across, and it just rolls. 17
He
million
knew
times.
that? It was going to happen?
He knew that was gonna happen.
That the bridge
Listen,
wire was going
listen.
to collapse onto.
This is how bad it was.
He wasn't surprised by that?
Missy, everything that happened in that movie, like he's catching people on cars. Like they're going up in the air. They're landing on the car. Everything that happened, Missy was like, I was like,
Bloodless, by
Wow.
the way. Bloodless. Not one broken bone.
this what's happening.
Wow.
Everybody survived.
I literally walked on my foot for 20 years, and I need surgery. All I did was walk on it.
And you're telling me this is what you're
Right. This dude is.
this is what you're creating after Paul Walker.
That is crazy. That's why I have no desire
But I
to
think
watch
the
any of
money
Don't
that they're
do it.
getting from some of these movies is going to Paul Walker's estate.
That part is cool. You ain't getting no
So
more.
that might be the reason why they're still doing them, but there's going to be a 10. Just want to let you know.
Is The Rock still in it?
Hell no.
No.
Nah, him and Vin
Because
Diesel.
Guess who comes back?
Hobbs?
Jason Stratham?
Jason.
Oh, listen, after like 2 or 3, I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Statham.
No.
Bald dude?
Yeah. What was it, Enforcer? No, what was the car? The transporter.
Transport.
But yeah, so that's where I put the Matrix.
Right there.
Wow, like that?
It's bad.
No.
Go ahead and watch it.
Wow.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
no, I have to. I just
Burn yourself.
That was
Burn.
disgusting.
You're going to need 4 of those capsules, bro. Wow. 4.
To put you back to the Matrix.
And make your own movie up.
well, that's what.
Bring your own red
That's
and
what I
blue
was
pill.
about to ask David. Is like, are you slowly inching your way an extra pill every time that you do it?
Increasing your
Drop one down
tolerance?
this
Yeah.
time.
You increasing your tolerance?
I don't know. I think I'm
He still got, he
microdosing.
got no goals.
So if it takes 7, it takes 7.
Yeah, I
Figuring it
don't.
out as it go.
Right.
I think I'm waiting until the day. Like I feel like the way that I know myself.
I don't like the way that sounds. I'm waiting till the day.
Yeah, like I'm usually
That's a goal.
like hesitant until I'm not. and that goes through. I'm like that with a lot of things in my life. Like I'm usually like hopscotch until I'm not.
He's having the conversation.
Yeah, right.
You're having the conversation.
Yeah.
We got to talk. And then I just want to fuck now. Now I just want to fuck. But yeah,
Exactly.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I even have to have the conversation with myself. Like I have to inch my way into that.
I gotta get to know me.
Right.
Okay. That makes perfect fucking sense. By the
So
way.
I know it's like it's a tricky line too between like, hey, this is a happy pill to like, hey, you're seeing aliens now.
Aliens I could deal with. I feel like I'd still see some happy. I'd be like, damn, that alien's fine as fuck. What? I feel like I could go to a fine as fuck alien place.
That alien.
I don't think I felt like they say that you have to receive it well.
Yeah, that's
So I haven't.
That's
What do you
a big portion.
I've been very stressed out with work.
Oh shit.
So I don't
to be
want to like.
Oh, you have to already be in a good place.
You have to be in a good place. Yeah, you got to receive it well. You got to. It's almost like when you get high. If you're not in a good place, even when you get high,
Even when I drink, if I'm not in a good place.
when you drink, if you're not in a good place, it's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the same thing with that. Like, I want to be in a. That's why I was like, when y'all wouldn't do it with the podcast, I'm always in a good place with the podcast, so I could do it here.
I might need a hammock.
But like Sunday was perfect for it, man. So it was too beautiful not to. I felt like I'm gonna do it before I get to the place.
But you was going to a happy place.
I didn't know how I was gonna react to it.
Okay.
But I also knew the lady was gonna meet me there, so I was like, I'm not gonna do it while I'm driving. I'm gonna do it when I get off the highway. That way, by the time I sit down and have a beer, it's working through my system. And they're gonna be here in an hour. So by the time they come here, I should be.
Was it by the time they got there? You was
happy place.
Happy place.
I love it. Dave doesn't have goals. He has plans.
So you have a time frame to
Happy place.
go off of. You got about an hour.
And it was like the Red Sox were playing, and they won at the end of the 10th inning. That happened, and I think as soon as that happened, it was like,
Yes. Euphoria.
and I was like, yeah. I started looking around. I was right near the water because it's right near the water over there, Narragansett Brewery, East Providence. What is that?
Oh shit, Narragansett's.
Yeah.
Oh, not Narragansett.
Yeah.
No, Narragansett Brewery.
The
Oh,
beer.
The beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you was in
Narragansett's.
Narragansett.
Yeah.
Narragansett's by water too, so that's why I was just like.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah, no, my bad. No. Yeah, right here in East Providence.
Oh,
Oh, East Side of Providence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never been.
India Point Park.
Nice.
Yeah, have I?
Oh, bro. And on Sunday,
Everything is always going popping over
everything was
there.
beautiful, bro.
Right.
Everything was beautiful. The place was nice. The beers were awesome. The food, kind of sucked. But
I mean,
I wasn't there for
it wasn't just burger.
Yeah, it was like burger and like frozen pizza.
Don't fuck up
Frozen pizza.
100%.
No, not done. Good fucking weekend.
But they're not there for
Man, I ain't heard about Al's weekend yet. Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't do anything. So
Sinuses.
But think about the podcast.
Sticking with
He was
that's it.
talking to himself.
talking
What
talking
did I
to
say?
myself through yous.
What did I say?
And clap. You're right.
What did I say?
What did I say?
How do we sound in your head?
Yeah, what did I say?
I'll be pumping all of us.
Yo, I bet he be on big man shit tonight. And then I'm gonna hit them with the boom, bow, bow, bow. And this nigga
Bow, bow,
gonna be like, do, do, do. And Bub's gonna be like, and Calvin's gonna be like, philosophy. And I'm gonna hit it with the dang, dang.
Tell Rena shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yes, master.
Yo, this had to be part of it. Was today part of it? Did it go the way you
That's exactly how it went, right?
Oh, shit.
You seen the movie The Wood, right?
Hell yeah.
He said,
Great movie.
I'm just gonna. That's Alex. Yeah, he do the dance.
Do his dance, yo. And just fall in line, yo. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. Yo,
That's
what
hilarious. What's the Bub saying, bro? Did Bub say this shit?
Depends on the conversation we were having.
Oh, man.
It's
He's got
between you and.
multiple topics, too. Oh, man.
No, I
Al
told
was
you.
killing it.
I'm telling you, I play.
I wouldn't be
the
surprised
whole-
Al got that shit recorded somewhere. It's just hidden.
I want to hear
It's
it,
just
man.
hidden.
I play out the whole podcast as I think that it's gonna go.
That's what we should do for 200. The three of us should sit here silently.
Let Alex play it out.
Hey, we shouldn't even sit here. It should just be like you.
We should be over there.
We should have a script. We should have it written down. Like,
No, Tom, we're gonna stand over there, right?
And then Al just switch seats.
Right, yeah.
He's just jumping in different seats.
We'll stop the camera as he's switching. I'm about to switch seats. Yeah.
that's hilarious, bro.
Philosophy.
That is fucking
I fucking
hilarious.
love it.
That was good.
That's good. That's good, man.
I care about kids in the streets. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Non-violence.
Talk to the police.
Oh man.
No, now I got questions.
No, that's
Trying
funny.
to kill Kaba. I got questions. I even got more questions.
That is
Well, fuck your questions, Kaba.
I asked questions about this.
Reem is the funny guy.
Yo, I was never gonna tell us nothing again, bro. I was never gonna tell us nothing.
This side got good credit. Ha! Fuck your credit. Yeah. You probably did vote for Trump. You probably did vote for Trump. Trump supporter.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. 201 is gonna be Al alone in this movie.
That's the goal. That's the goal, Alex. So yeah, I'll be by myself in this bitch.
And then this is gonna be turned off.
I just want to know, did it go like this?
It didn't.
Yeah,
What do they say when you tell God you're playing?
Oh, you can't tell God you're playing. You can't tell that nigga you're playing, son. He fucks it up for you all the
Obviously can't
time.
tell us neither.
Yeah, what worse?
You tell three sinners you're playing, bro. No way.
man.
Oh, that's good, man. That was great. I needed that. That was really good. Whew. Man, tough week, but wow. I'm telling you, like the last time I had a really good time was fucking this weekend. I've been at 6:30 to 10 o'clock every day this week. Practice today was good with Megatron though. Fucking good.
So it was because I have those days too where like a large portion of it is not work. Like it's other shit.
Well, it says shit.
Like you said, you're about to go home and finally be able to do the dishes.
Right. And you still got to take a household.
You've been thinking about that shit all day.
all day. I'm not gonna lie, all day.
Right.
Even when I was like, I might have some time. I got to go right now. I was like, fuck, this shit's gonna be right here. Like, yeah, nigga.
Clean this shit.
Smell like sand. Wouldn't do it. But
Like sitting on the counter like this. Where you think you're going?
100%, bro. Don't go to bed tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is why I love Wednesdays, bro. I had a good practice. I come in here. I get the that's the best laugh I had this weekend.
Oh, yeah, I needed that.
Oh my god.
Philosophy.
Oh god. I want to live at Al's head. Pause.
For the record, I never put myself above you guys. All right, I'm never supreme leader.
You don't get to dictate.
You're definitely supreme.
I'm telling you how you sound in my head while in your head. You don't get to do that.
If you know us so well, you know that we think.
You didn't get to tell me you were modest.
Nah.
You were
Fuck outta here.
modest. You were a humble,
Right.
supreme leader.
Yeah.
You had on a whole fucking uniform. A green beret. That war paint on.
man.
In my head, you're crazy.
Oh man.
Hell no. He said, no, I was really friendly to you.
Right, yeah.
I bought
I was
chicken
supportive.
again.
Fuck that. That sounds boring as shit.
No.
I'm like, yo, that's the conversation. Boo.
No, it went exactly the way we said.
Trying to act like you was all comfortable.
Put my arm around you guys and I tried to explain myself.
I really want to understand your philosophy.
Right.
Please,
Come on.
allow
Talk to
me to
me about-
silently accept your
Hey,
philosophy.
wait, I too want to be a capitalist.
money, money. No, that's not how it went out. Al got up in the middle of the fucking podcast, took my wallet out of my pocket, cut my credit cards up in front of me. Socialism.
Fuck out of here with this shit.
Oh, that was a good time, man. That was a good time. I like that.
Yeah.
Your podcast is fire, Al.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We need more Al podcasts.
That shit is fire.
Next week on episode 100.
God, that was good. Good job.
While we're here.
Good job, guys. I told you, you guys are good when you do this thing. You guys are good. You guys.
No, you're good.
You guys are good.
You created this whole episode. You created this whole episode.
Oh, man.
You wrote that.
You wrote that.
You wrote that. You wrote that.
Guys,
It was written.
It was there.
impressive. Wow. My goodness gracious. All right. What are we getting into now? You want
Are
to
we,
get into
are we all on shrooms? I don't know.
I'm down.
Nah. Oh yeah, I told you I was down. I'm ready for that.
What,
Well-
192 may have to be the one.
Oh, let me check my schedule.
Just be happy.
Make sure. Yeah. What are you guys doing on, like Monday?
Hey, this Memorial Day weekend.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
they
Holy
weekend. We got
shit.
that
Oh,
You open the pool?
Colin said,
yeah.
it's not going to be that hot
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's not. It's gonna thunderstorm this weekend, I think.
Saturday, but I think it's only going to be like 70, 69, 70.
Look at you bougie motherfuckers now. Get a little sun in your face, and now all of a sudden, 69, 70.
Not for the
Ain't
pool.
hot.
Not for pool.
Pool.
I don't know.
Nah, not for the pool.
It depends on the breeze, bro.
Right.
If it's 70 and just sunny, and I can do it.
Well, there's a lot of trees back
A
there.
lot of sun. There got to be a lot of sun.
A lot of trees back
Your
there.
body adjusts. I see people jumping the ice.
Not this guy.
They actually say it's pretty good for you to go into that cold
Okay.
water shit. But I'm just saying, when the peak was 48, niggas was like, God damn, man, I'd do anything for 65. Now we done hit 90.
100%.
Now niggas looking at 69 like, ooh. I can't even go outside.
Where my jacket at?
Brush that tempo off me like, ooh.
That's funny, man. Yeah, what you got planned for Memorial Day weekend?
I know I got Saturday in New York with the team. We're just playing in New York Saturday, and that's it.
Oh, you got to travel.
Yeah, but just Saturday. We're only going up Saturday. We're coming back Saturday.
It's on a good time. Well, it's an early game.
So Sunday.
That's like half your day.
yeah. I'll
But you
take
still
that
got
over.
Monday.
I never understood how people can go to New York from here and come back the same day.
I see people
Like,
do it
what
all
do
the
you-
time.
No, I know that, but I still don't understand it. Like, why?
So you
Why
would
would
leave,
do
you'd
that?
have to. So it depends on what you're going for. Like if you're going for shopping, you go super early, right? You try to get there by 9ish, right? Shop and be back home. But if you're going there, I know I'm taking a trip there to go check out the games, Dykeman and
Yep.
That you might want to stay. You better stay, unless I don't like driving at night anyway, and it feels like Connecticut's like 10 hours long at night.
It does, right?
Only when there's construction. I love.
Yeah.
Maybe I've made the New York trip so
drive-through
many
station.
times that
I know there's a way to cut through New York, depending on where you're at.
Merritt Parkway. Yep.
Yeah.
I've been in traffic to Boston in the same amount of time that it takes me to get to New York.
No way.
100%.
No fucking way.
I could do New York in 225 to the Bronx. 220.
I've done that.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
No traffic.
Shit, last night there was an accident
I left
on.
here at 3 a.m.
You catch pockets.
You were hitting what traffic are you hitting to Boston that's gonna take you 2 hours to get to Boston?
I've definitely.
There's
done
no
that.
fucking way.
At a certain time?
If you have to get into the city and you got to go through that tunnel shit,
Right.
I've definitely hit that.
That's crazy.
Just sitting there.
Even leaving.
Just sitting there. Like where the split happens at 95 and 93.
Because you know they open,
Be sitting at 495.
you know they open the lanes up, right?
Yeah. What happened?
They open the lanes up. Like the HOV lane.
Yeah, they let you ride on them shits too. And they let you ride on the side, the breakdown lanes. But yeah, I've been in bad traffic in Boston one time, twice, going in and coming out. But that's like usually rush hour shit. You write about the times you leave to go to New York. If you go to New York off hours, like start your trip at 6:45 at night, you could definitely be there by 9 o'clock without a problem. The Bronx. But Yeah, that's okay. That's your Saturday, huh? Sound good. I'm going to my man Quinton Barbecue. You know Quinton?
No.
You know Quinton used to be married to Tilda? Maybe I shouldn't be saying all these names.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. And Ella John. Yeah. Throw barbecue.
People say, I don't know if I should say that.
I'm like, God damn, it's too much right now. I'm gonna go hang.
Oh, that's where you're going.
Yeah. Friday, I'm gonna spend a day in a fucking house building these shelves I bought. I'm trying to design it now. I'm starting to get a little. I don't know if I have that touch. I think I do. Like I think I have an eye for it. But it's starting to get to that point where if I'm doing it really right or I'm doing it really wrong, and I won't know until the shit's on the wall, which will probably take me like 6-7 hours. Damn. And I gotta put a banister up for Mom.
Oh yeah, I gotta put together some the outside furniture.
Yeah, it's
The
time.
back porch.
Sounds like y'all Memorial Weekend's gonna be fire,
You
huh?
hit that grass yet?
I love it. You guys are gonna be handy, man. On the Memorial Day weekend.
100%.
I love it, man. Take pictures, send them to me.
Are you gonna be a handyman?
Hell yeah, yeah.
It's over. You be
Hell
like,
yeah.
nah. Are you gonna take Monday?
I'm gonna try to
Or
take
Sunday?
half a Sunday and the rest of Monday. That's the plan.
All right.
But if
In 2 capsules.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I realized it does though? It makes me not crave to be drunk. I haven't been drunk since Sunday.
I like that.
So I'm already there.
And I probably had like 3 beers between Sunday and now. Yeah, and I have no appetite for it.
Already at a place.
Yeah, I'm good.
You don't have to bar hop here.
Mm-mm.
You're already where you need to be.
Yep.
I like it. I always told you I would try the shrooms. I would. I think it's one of the organic things that I. And how long did it take to get out the system?
Out your system? That's a good question.
That's a great question.
I almost don't want it out. Like I almost want to be.
You want to be that?
I wish this was my normal state.
Wow.
Like Sunday, the state that I was on Sunday, I wish that was my normal state. I wish that was as even keel as I was. I wasn't like hyper. I wasn't extra.
Right.
I was still me, but I was more talkative.
You smash on it?
Huh?
You smash on it?
I haven't done that yet.
So you don't know yet.
I don't know yet.
Look, are you all even keel and happy and shit? Just no thought about fucking.
Wow.
No.
Hypothetical.
No. there are thoughts. I just haven't done them yet.
Hypothetical. You could feel like this after 2 for the rest of your life, but no sex drive. Or you can have your sex drive and never do shrooms.
Fuck them shrooms. For me.
You don't know how I feel.
I got questions. I got questions.
Hold on now.
How I feel,
I mean, when
bro.
you say
Conversation. You don't know how it feels.
like I can still perform for her, but I don't really have to do nothing. Like, what you mean by no sex drive?
Yeah, what do you mean by no? Like, is it like
You just
I use it like I'm active when I'm asked, or like I'm outside and I can see whatever and be like not affected, or a combination of both.
Well, I want to know how you feel now. I feel, a combination of both seems safe. Let's just say your sex drive is fuck twice a month.
That's a wild
Total.
Well, no sex drive doesn't mean no sex. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm sound. That's what it
If I
sounds
can
like to
only
me.
if I can only do it twice a
2
month,
times a month.
That's
it.
what it sounds like.
it's
To me.
gonna
you can
be
feel
like
like
it's
that.
gonna be like that P Diddy. What did he do that? Like 24-hour, 48-hour sex thing that he did.
Oh, I wasn't there for that. What was his name then? Was it Puffy? Was it Diddy? Was it Love?
I think it was Puffy.
What did he do?
Tantric? Is that what that is?
Oh, you sit there and you sit in the Indian poses.
I don't know. He had sex for like 24 hours.
He
like that
had
with Jennifer
sex for
Lopez.
24 hours.
Straight.
Supposedly.
That just sounds
Not sex, not intercourse.
Oh.
But he was in a sexual
Oh, okay.
That's it. 24 hours of erotic.
setting. Yeah, some shit like
What?
that.
I still don't understand
God
it.
damn.
I still don't understand it.
Massage.
Neither do I.
don't understand.
Neither do I.
I
But
don't
if I only
understand.
did it twice a month, that would be my session.
It'd have to be 48 hours. straight.
Yeah. It would have
I
to
mean,
be.
to sleep or in some kind of
We are.
erotic.
Yeah, we're gonna be in some kind of erotic sensual, sexual
That's pretty powerful. Coming from you,
swings. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be 48 hours of nasty.
you found something here. You unlocked a little limitless pill for you.
Right.
But I mean, that's only I don't. Again, this was just from Sunday. Sunday, there was a lot of factors, right? A lot of contributing factors. The weather was beautiful. People were wearing nothing. Everybody was blasting music. Everybody was out having a good time, relaxing. I'm at the bar with the people. So there was too much going on. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't. I didn't get to experience a negative interaction throughout that entire experience. Like nobody was an asshole.
The 2 capsules post argument with the lady.
Yeah, like
you don't want that experience yet.
yeah, like I don't know what that's like. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if somebody was being mean? Would I react to that? Or would I continue to be like in my glory?
Did you hear him just now? What if someone's being mean? You're mean to me.
Such a meanie.
You're fucking meanie, man.
That's how Carl would have reacted. Stop being mean.
Yeah,
Such a
man.
meanie,
Bro,
guy.
fucking buzzkill.
Jesus.
Well, because that's what they're doing, right? I mean, if I take it personally, then I'm going to get pissed off.
Can I
But
get
at the end of the day,
another
they're just
shot
being
for
mean.
Hey, another shot for meanie over here.
You didn't get enough hugs.
Mean.
Come here. I'm down, Dave.
What if that's the case? What if you're
selling
like
the fuck out of it? That's for sure. I don't know who your peoples are, but they owe you a check.
I know they do. They owe me more.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So this weekend, maybe like after work, Sunday, part 2, maybe 3.
What's that weather supposed to be
Maybe
like?
3?
Maybe 3.
Is Sunday going to be 70 degrees too?
I think so. Maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
I
Maybe
forgot it's still
I just
spring.
need to know, because you have access to it. What is the amount where you get to the aliens? That's the amount
doesn't
that I
know
want to
yet.
take. That's what I'm saying. When you find
Wanna
out,
go right there.
when you find out,
You don't want to.
that's where I want
You
to
want
go.
to gradually get
No,
there?
I'm ready to go there.
There's 12 of these.
You're ready to
take
get
12 of
Independence
these?
Day, huh?
No.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, take 12 of these and you're gonna go.
No.
You're gonna go.
12?
That's a heroic dose.
It's not a heroic dose. It sounds like death.
4 grams.
It's they call it heroic. They call it heroic.
Oh yeah, out of here, bro.
I don't see the heroism in this. Heroic. 4 grams.
The reason why they say it's a heroic dose.
How much is a blunt? Like half a gram? Like
Yeah.
decent sized blunt?
Yeah, but
You can smoke a gram, but yeah, half a gram.
Okay, so she's doing like 8 blunts worth of.
yeah, but it's not weed.
Right.
I know. That's what I'm saying though. 8 blunts alone would be like, what the fuck? I'm
Sleep for me.
out of here. And
Drooling.
I'm sleep in the refrigerator. Like mad food in my face.
Isn't it weird that we're afraid of something that gives us the same thing that we naturally do when we go to sleep?
Which one?
It opens up those same chemical reactions.
Oh yeah, the serotonin and the dopamines and things of that nature.
The same shit that makes you want dream about these places that you think
just
you're
awake.
actually there.
But why
It's
don't
the same shit.
I don't feel heroic.
And I'm not physically
So
going there.
the reason why they say it's heroic, it's a heroic dose, is because you have to be some sort of hero to fucking do this shit.
You have to be willing to risk your life to go there.
You know what? I want to be Thor.
Yeah, you gotta be some kind of hero to want to do this shit.
Yo, who was Iron Man's dude that drove the car?
Fuck.
Pappy?
No.
Well, that's about as heroic as I get. God damn it. Whoever the butler was that took over for Iron Man.
Yeah, I think
Is it?
we take
That might be
we
Pappy.
take 2 or 3
Pappy.
and have a fucking fantastic afternoon.
How long did this last for?
When I first,
I don't remember it going away.
It's
when I did
Wednesday.
Again, I took one today.
So 3 pills in 4 days.
I've taken 3 pills in 4 days. Capsules.
Capsules. No one that
So that's
confused with those opiates.
3 grams. About. And 3 grams is usually what's. So I'm microdosing. So I'm only doing like, again, 2 pills. I think one is a gram. So 2 pills. I'll do 2 grams when I'm microdosing. So like every 3 days or whatever.
You're creating a new homeostasis for yourself. You're creating a new homeostasis for yourself.
I'm trying to see what the hell all this shit is about.
Because I'm just seeing that now you skip another day or 2 or 3, and then you drop 1 or 2 more.
Because I want to see what it does.
Like, stay.
What does it
It's
do?
like medicine now.
Yeah.
Well, what does it do? Like, what does it do on those days that I'm not doing it? Am I going down? Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to be high. I don't want something that takes me high and then brings me down when I'm not using it, because then I'm dependent on that. That's ridiculous. Or is it just like, oh shit, I feel good, and on this day, I'm still feeling good, but I'm coasting.
To that point, is that what weed?
But do you know that though?
Is that what weed does? Is that what you?
No.
Is that what you guys who smoke weed?
No.
Nah, man, weed.
I don't smoke enough weed to know.
Weed makes me fucking very, very lovable.
Lovable?
Lovable.
Oh, you're always lovable. You're never a meanie.
Yeah. But I don't think this makes me lovable. I think this makes me just like. Do you live with a certain level of anxiety every day?
Yes.
Yeah, right. I think that's normal. No.
Sometimes.
Every day.
So I
Certain level, yeah.
So I live with a certain level of anxiety every day, right? And that level of anxiety can be heightened or low, right? But I'm always battling some fucking thing, right? So there's always some demon or set of them motherfuckers just talking shit. This silences that shit.
This must be a family thing. Conversations going on.
Yeah. These motherfuckers talking shit, bro.
The way you said it, motherfuckers, I'm like, there's more than one. I got one
Motherfuckers
nigga
always
that's
talking shit.
I want to know what the next podcast
Yeah, what's the
episode's
next-
going to be
what's-
when he's on 2.
Right.
He's on 2 capsules.
Right. Imagine that.
This helps with the.
We might get
Yeah, this just
we might get a check if he's on 2 capsules.
We're going to hit that 10 million.
10 million views.
Fucking shit.
No, he's going to give us personally a check.
Oh, we got to give him the hero dose.
Yeah. You want to be heroic?
Heroic.
Save
Like,
them
here goes
hoes.
my 401k, fellas.
Save them hoes.
I no longer need money.
Whoa.
Alex might be on the swing if he takes it. Right?
I'm not going upstairs. So this helps with your level of anxiety. I guess again, that's the homeostasis I'm talking about, where you know it's always there. It's just a little less present when you're.
it makes me see them for what they are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm afraid, like I used to be afraid of public speaking, like meetings and shit used to fucking make me nervous, right? And leading up to those meetings, I would not sleep the days before then.
Shit. He's like, damn, I got to talk in 2 days.
Yeah, it was bad, right? So let's say if I was still in that state, I would realize it for what it was, and I'd be like, bro, you're just gonna be talking for a half an hour.
Probably sounding intelligent.
You talk all the time, and it would just make me see it for what it is, and I'd be like, oh, okay.
Right.
Why do I stress over that so much?
Don't waste the worry time.
Don't waste the time, and I'll just move. You know, so it doesn't like silence it. It doesn't make it like alcohol silences the motherfuckers, right? Like it's alcohol. Everybody's drunk. Yeah, everybody's drunk, right? Like everybody's just like, all right, fuck it. Like, but like this shit makes me look at those motherfuckers in the face and be like, why are you looking? Why are you trying to be scared? You all bark.
Right.
You just got a big bark. That's bullshit. Get out of here. You're not gonna bite.
I feel like I got the short end of the fucking stick, bro. This guy's microdosing with capsules of euphoria, and I'm in here popping Claritin every day. Sorry, I just don't want to itch. So I just don't want to itch.
Capsules
bro.
might take that away.
Shit.
Right.
Or have me rolling around in the shit that makes me allergic.
All that.
Fucking
all that.
Out. That sounds like fun.
Reem, look at your face.
Oh my, yo, nah, I got a picture. I'll show it to you. This is like 100% better.
You can tell by how dark your forehead is.
Yeah, that first, it looked like a meatball pizza.
That's crazy.
That shit just broke up out of nowhere. Oh, that was funny, Dave. I can't wait.
I'm still in the beginning stages, man. Still beginning stages. I still think Alex has done more than I have.
Dope. Yeah.
Yeah, I still think Alex is gone.
Or maybe you are ready for the heroic pack.
Trying to tell you.
Yeah, Alex is
I'm
ready.
just saying, like you don't gotta be Iron Man, no man. Like,
Nah, listen,
you can be Ant-Man for a little bit. Like, you
can go half. You can go half.
to the gauntlet.
What's half called? Isn't it half is
She-Man pack. Be a Shiro. Be a Shiro, man. Don't just jump right out the window.
I'm
And that's what,
ready.
still 6
Yeah.
grams.
Yeah.
No,
12
well,
blunts.
Let's do 6 grams.
12 blunts.
Let's see some
ready?
elves.
He's ready? I'm ready.
No, you said 6 grams is heroic.
No,
12.
12.
No,
12 pills.
4 grams. 4 grams.
12 pills.
12 pills.
Okay.
Because 3 pills is a gram.
And this is you off for 3 pills in 3 days. 4 days.
Capsules. 3 capsules.
Okay.
Yeah.
So real quick before we get, because we're at 90, I wanted to really tell you why I suggested that we get rid of honorable mentions.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
This goes back to when we were first starting and Omar was telling us about the quotes. And because me and David used to end our, I think we said this before, but we used to end our podcast with quotes.
Production, Omar.
And then he was like, well, you probably shouldn't do that because you never know what that quote is going to mean or what we're going to find out about the person who quoted it in the future is going to be. So we stopped doing that. So in a similar aspect, as I went back and just through our previous, like last year's podcast and just looking at honorable mentions, and this stems from, I forgot who mentioned Earn Your Leisure as their honorable mention this year.
I did. Oh, this year? I don't know if I did it this year, but I did.
It might have been me.
And I completely disagree with that messaging now. So it made me go back and look, and it was like, oof, there was a lot of shit that I look back and how, and what a difference a year makes. That I look back now and be like, why did I honorable mention that? That shit is trash now because my whole politics has changed. So that is why I suggested. Now, again, it's just a suggestion. I am not the leader. I just threw it out there for us to discuss it.
Watch. Philosophy.
Let's see. I had this discussion in my head. I want to see this.
Pluto would say.
Well, there's money in the names. You might get advertisement dollars from.
In the streets.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to save the hood. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, like, you know, but at the end of the day, no, I
That's
get
fucking
it.
hilarious.
Free the homies. That can't honorable mention that now?
Yeah, no. Again, I threw it out there just to see.
I can see what you're saying. Though. That's pretty. It's logical approach to it. And you know what? I think I'm
But isn't
more.
that a certain aspect? Isn't that life though? Like
A thug changes, life changes. Best friend becomes strangers. Like that kind of
Word up.
right, but like, don't that happen in life in general? Like, who we are today is not who we were last year, the year before. But we're not gonna erase content, right?
No, true.
And if you're judging us based off of what's going to happen the year ago, I'm trying to think about it from a risk perspective. Like, what if I'm like, yo, remember this guy and he's my honorable mention, and now this guy's like, you know, king rapist. Oh shit, Reem shouted him out.
Yeah, but
I'm not in control of that shit. He was cool at the time.
see, I can see both sides, right? Because there is something to
You can
say.
see everything. Tell us, Dave. Teach us.
Alex already knows what I'm about to say.
This shit is written already.
Heroic dose of God.
Both sides.
Fuck, man.
Vision.
So predictable.
Damn it, cover.
That shit is funny.
We already knew it.
God damn it.
No, I want to see both sides. I don't see both sides. I come here to learn.
Because you can see it from that side, right? From that point of view, yeah. There's gonna be like, for instance, nobody's gonna hang another Christopher Columbus statue, right? Like that's not gonna happen anymore. Right?
No,
But-
not in my house.
How do you learn? Like Alex just said, he recognized growth in just a year. He probably would have, right? Because we do so much content. But that aspect of it showed a level of growth, right? That shows you how much you've grown in that year. And if people listen to the podcast, I think they know who we are. So then they know we're not
If they're growing with
supporting.
us, right?
We may have supported something or someone but if that's not the case anymore, I think there was a point in time where Alex did support Earn Your Leisure, right? And then he came on here and was like, "Nah, fuck them. They've changed their whole strategy." Right, so
Get into the bag.
I think that's important to see the growth. You see how like even I don't know, has your perspective changed? Like my perspective changes like every fucking 21 days.
I know, sir.
100%. I'm in fucking therapy, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you know what I would say about it? I can go either way with the honorable mentions, yes or no. But for me, I think that they had greater value when we had personal relations or connections with them.
Right.
You know, when shouting out Hill Hollow, if it was, who's my man with the basketball league?
Lamont.
Right. Any guests that we've had on anything that they're doing in those ventures, I think that it kind of became almost a rubber stamp or something to do when it was just like Netflix and
trying to find something.
Right.
Ooh, yeah,
right.
We was on here on our phone, like, I don't have one, but I think, this movie I watched.
Don't get me wrong. Like right now, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers would be my honorable mention.
Fam, I have not turned that. I don't know why. I don't know why he's done this.
Shit hard.
I don't know why he did
You
this.
out of pocket. It's my it's every day.
I don't know how.
And Tron's on it now too. I fucking love the
Aiden's
Kendrick
on
album.
it.
Yeah, the Kendrick album would be
I was so
mine.
shocked.
And that's like a general thing, and it's worldwide, and everybody has access to it. But I'm like, that'd be
This
one
guy
because
is
it's
so creative, bro.
connecting to me. But I think that can we keep it open?
Yeah, no,
if it's relevant to us,
Fair enough. I just put it out there as a discussion.
but it's not.
It don't
a
have to be
requirement.
forced, not a requirement.
Not a requirement.
Not a
I'm
requirement.
fine with that.
See, I lead with love as your supreme leader.
He saw himself saying that. That is sure.
How do I end the conversation?
No. Alex has changed. He believes in the democratic process.
Yeah.
I believe in the democratic process.
He didn't take it to
believe
a
in
vote,
democracy?
but he at least brought it out there and allowed them to talk. No, he is the state.
Right.
He let us believe we were having a conversation and coming to a conclusion.
He already saw this. He
already got honorable mentions up out of here. Right. Now they will only speak when necessary.
Right.
Smooth, my G. He just wrote one on it.
I think you should be philosophy.
He just wrote one on it.
Kaiser Soze.
That was good.
Kaiser Soze over here.
You guys are something else.
The great
You guys
devil
are
of
something else.
Right.
Didn't realize I was in a fucking House of Cards episode.
You got power?
Oh, Kevin Spacey ass. Yeah.
And then tell him it was out of love.
Right.
Kiss that small black baby on the
Come here, black baby.
Yeah, now.
that was smooth,
good.
bro. I
You're
love
good.
that. That was a good one. That's exactly how you hit 90, bro.
9 more left. We're gonna sound like a Busta Rhymes. We got 9 more left.
Extinction level event.
We got 8 now. After this one.
8 now. 192.
Good job, guys. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Next episode is going up on a Wednesday.
Y'all got any honorable mentions?
I'll tell you, the only thing I know is that Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper, bro.
While you're talking about that, you know that there's a song that this is why I know that I'm not toxic. That toxic song that he has on there, I skip all the time. Skip. It's way too much for me.
I don't play it because Nicholas
Way too
be in
much.
the car, but I play it when he ain't there.
Way too much for me.
You never had one of those?
Nope.
I've been in one of those.
And that was the first question that I had when I heard. I was like, "Damn, have I ever been?" Nope.
Nah, I've been in one of those. Maybe not to that extent.
And it's not even like that song is bad. It's just it's too much for me.
Yeah,
It is a skip.
They have one where they have all the curses edited.
Edited?
Yeah,
So you don't hear anything.
but you do still hear it. Though. That's crazy. It's like just like that, but all the curses that are taken out of it, and you can still hear the toxicity in it. But yeah, that whole album, I'll tell you that one thing. What did he say? When you was at your lowest, where the hoes was at. When you was at your lowest, where the bros was at. 3:30 in the morning, looking through the scroll log. Ain't nothing but the mirror waiting for the fall off. I was like, this nigga is in my house.
What is going? Yo,
Put the phone down. Put the phone down. I'm like, yo, it's a lot of connecting right now. That's it for me, for my honorable mention. And then
The whole album's crazy.
Memorial Day weekend. Everyone must be safe travels.
Yes,
I'll catch y'all on the group chat.
yeah. Send me your handyman pics.
That's right.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I might have to FaceTime you, dog, putting up this the banisters. They seem
Sounding
simple
dirty?
enough.
Yeah.
Studs, right? Just find studs.
Fine studs.
Yeah, find studs. Yeah, let's close this out, Dave. You know how we do.
Like, follow, comment, share.
Fuck with us.
Fuck with us.
Fuck with us.
We out.
Touch y'all. Happy Memorial Day. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Before we go, prayers, strength, love, positive energy to all those impacted by the senseless violence in Uvalde, Texas. Again, I don't think that we're going to get to any specific solutions right now, but anybody that has energy to send down there, send it to them. Those families are going through a devastating time. But still, with that, we will, like you said, lead with love.
Yes, sir.
Be safe this weekend.
Peace.
Peace. Yeah, man. Oh, man. You hit
Bro, the full circle.